Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for always coming back. If you're new here, seeing my very beautiful face for the very first time, my name is Anita and we do all things personal finance, self-development and self-help, self-good tips. So if this is the kind of content that you would love, kindly smash that subscribe button down below to join my amazing family. And if you're watching and you have not subscribed, to my returning viewers, kindly do so now. It is said that a wise man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. And so there is that generational wealth that needs to be created in order to last as a lifetime. So if this is the kind of content that you would love to learn about or to know, kindly watch till the very end. Let's go right into today's video. There are ways of creating generational wealth, and the first one is buying lands and holding them for a very long time. Lands have the ability to appreciate over time. And so if you have some money saved somewhere, you can use it to purchase plots of land that you can use probably for your real estate project or just to hold them for a long time, as long as you have a way of protecting and preserving them from being taken away from you, then you are good to go. You can buy lands and sell them in the future for a huge amount of money. So you can also consider that as well. Two, guys, is by cash flowing properties or assets. Assets are things that bring money to our pockets, and so you want to consider probably buying a rental property that provides us with passive income. You can buy one or two or more, or you can build for yourself. That is a way of creating generational wealth, because you just built the house or the rental apartment or commercial space, whatever thing you are renting or whatever property you are renting out. You just do the work once and then you reap benefits from it for generations and generations yet unborn. You can, when you even die, you can pass on to your children and your children pass on to their children. And so it's a very good way of creating generational wealth. Three, guys, is to build evergreen businesses. When we talk about evergreen businesses, is a business that has earned money in the past, is still earning money now, and will earn money in the future. A lot of businesses, I mean, some businesses are evergreen. They always will give you money no matter what happens. Like food, I mean, we always eat, and so it's a kind of business that you venture into, you would always be getting money, because it's something we always, it's a necessity to survive. If you don't have food, you might die. And like roof over our heads, like real estate, is also a very good evergreen business. And so in our next videos, do kindly watch out for those videos as well. We'll be talking about evergreen businesses you can start as soon as possible. You can also, number four, buy precious minerals like gold, silver, bauxite, diamond, and the likes. These have value over a long period of time. You're not just buying and selling at immediately. You are going to buy it and hold it for a very long time, and then you can sell some years to come. That is also a way of creating generational wealth. You have your mineral with you, and then you protect it very well, you keep it very well. It will give you money in some years to come. You can even pass on to your children, even if you don't sell, you can pass on to your children, and then they can also sell it to get started in life. To create generational wealth is never to stop learning. I mean, whatever field you find yourself in, you want to continue learning and improving yourself. This life is dynamic and there are new things coming up each and every day that you need to be updated or upgrade yourself, upgrade your skills. And so you have to never stop learning, continually learn and learn and learn and learn till you can learn no more. You actually need to learn till the day you die, actually. So continuously learn about whatever field you find yourself to improve and upgrade yourself so that you can add value to yourself and still be in the business. If this is money, I mean, you still have to learn about money each and every day. Financial literacy is a very good way of creating generational wealth, guys, is to marry well. When I say marry well, not just about marrying a wealthy man or a rich man, but marry someone who has similar, who aligns with your values. Yes, especially in terms of money, your money principles, money values. We all come from very, very different backgrounds. And so our idea or our beliefs about monies are different. There are a lot of different money personalities as individuals that we have. And so if I say marry well, I mean marry someone whose money values or money beliefs or principles align with yours. Husband is a saver and the wife is a spender. I mean, there's going to be a lot of problems. Or one is an investor and one is a spender. There's going to be trouble because you guys have very, very different money personalities. So do well to marry someone whose principles or whose beliefs about money aligns with yours. This money, they say, is not sexually transmitted, and so if your husband is rich, you can be married to a rich husband and be a poor wife. And so you two need to come to an agreement and an understanding that we are using our money for this particular thing, and that peace is and understanding is still there. The way, guys, of creating generational wealth is to compound your wealth. And on this channel, we have spoken immensely about compound interest, the power of compounding effect. And so you want to check out my previous videos on that. The compounding effect is the way to go. Buy assets, dividend paying assets, cash flowing assets, like stocks, like bonds, like mutual funds, and the likes that we have spoken extensively about on this channel. Do well to gain those assets and let them yield dividends for you. You buy them and then you hold for a very, very, very long time. Generational wealth is a gradual process. It takes time and patience. And so you need to be patient enough to create that wealth. Buy those assets and then hold them for a very long time to compound your interest. It gains you interest, and your interest gives you another interest on another interest on another interest. And that is the way to go. We cannot work all our lives. We need to find a way of our monies working hard for us instead of us working hard for our monies. And that is what we call passive income. Way, guys, is to mentor our children. It is very important, especially if you have a family business, is to mentor your child or your children, guide them and make them teach them the ins and outs of that business as early as they are let them see how the business is done or run. It is very important because a lot of children, a lot of companies have been passed on to children after the death of their parents, and those companies have collapsed because these children have no idea as to how to run the business. And so it is very important that if you want to create generational wealth, you need to mentor your kids. You need to train your kids in then the nitty gritties of that business so that it can be passed on successfully from one generation to the other, or teach them how to build something bigger, expand the business as they take over. That will help to create generational wealth. If you do not train your child and you pass on that business to him or her, it's going to be a disaster. Trust me, there are a lot of examples, there are a lot of stories we hear all over. And so you want to mentor your kids or train your kids to take over your business in the near future as soon as possible. What are some of the other ways that you think that I haven't mentioned already that we can create generational wealth? Let us know in the comment section. Let us get interactive over there right now. What are your thoughts about this topic? And what other ways do you think we can create generational wealth? If you've loved this content so far, kindly give me a thumbs up. Click that like button right now to push this video for others to also watch. Uh, Subscribe, hit that subscribe button to join my amazing family, and do well to share with your family and friends that you know that would also be interested in your content like this. Do well to check out my previous videos and watch out for my next video. See you in the next one. God bless you all. It's bye for now. Bye bye.